Welcome to the first episode of the Legacy Lens podcast, Wealth Clarity for MDs. I'm Andi Aigner and I am your host. Before we get started, I would like to share my favorite quote on wealth. I believe wealth is very subjective, and this quote will illustrate that. This quote is by Dr. Vicki Wagner, a retired author and surgeon who has written extensively on physicians' financial health. Here it goes. Wealthy is if you can comfortably and reliably meet your monthly expenses to support your desired lifestyle, even if your earned income ended today, you're wealthy. Let me repeat that for you. Wealthy is if you can comfortably and reliably meet your monthly expenses to support your desired lifestyle, even if your earned income ended today, you are wealthy. Let's unpack that for a moment. Comfortably and reliably. That means not crossing your fingers to cover the Porsche payment, the mortgage on the second home, or your spouse's credit card bill. It means room to spare every month without fail. Your desired lifestyle, not that of the chief of surgery, your partners, or your neighbor down the street. Even if your earned income ended today. What if unforeseen circumstances prevented you from practicing? Or if you legitimately decided to retire, could you continue the lifestyle you've created for yourself? Many of you say, Andy, I won't need as much in retirement. The kids are out of the house is paid off, etc., etc., etc. I've heard this comment many times. But here's the reality, the truth. The kids are never truly off the payroll. And if you are lucky to have grandchildren, they will be added too. Have you heard the expression that in retirement, every day is Saturday? Why is that? Because Saturday is statistically the day we spend the most money. And once you stop working, every day feels like Saturday. Many of you tell me you've been holding back on big trips until retirement. I applaud that. Traveling is great. I love it myself. But let me tell you, traveling is expensive. For example, a 2-week vacation in Tuscany, which I recently took, is expensive. Very expensive. I hope this opened your eyes a bit and made you think. Now I want to share who I am, why I started this podcast, and what you can expect from our time together. I've spent my career helping people navigate complex systems. Financial planning, healthcare operations, international hospitality. Always breaking subjects into easy to understand segments. I once helped a client, an engineer, understand a complex computer system by using a Lego set. It simplified things for him, and he was grateful. I am originally from Salzburg, Austria. If you have seen the movie Sound of Music, you know my hometown. We used to ice skate on the pond where Fräulein Maria and the Vertrapp children fell into the water. And yes, I used to wear lederhosen as well. After decades of working across industries, I have come to appreciate one thing above all. Clarity and focus is power. That is the theme of this podcast, Wealth Clarity for MDs. On a personal note, I have been married for over 43 years, have one incredible daughter, and consider myself a travel expert and food and wine connoisseur. I love to cook and host friends and family for memorable meals. I used to make my own wine for many years, because I believe in crafting things with care, patience, and purpose. That philosophy also carries into my work with my clients. My background is intertwined with healthcare through personal and professional relationships and firsthand experiences. Before becoming a financial advisor, I worked over 2 decades in information systems, supporting healthcare clients from small practices to large regional health systems with over 12,000 employees. I spent countless hours on site in operating rooms, emergency departments, neonatal units, and even psychiatric wards. That was not pleasant and rather scary. We needed a key to get in and out. Thank God they did not keep me. I've seen firsthand how medical professionals are stretched thin, juggling patient care, compliance, and business operations. I understand how your practices work. I know the daily pressures you face at work and at home. You wear many hats and serve many masters. In my youth, close friends of mine were MDs, taught me a lot about building wealth, and more importantly, what mistakes to avoid. That is one of the reasons I created this podcast. Too often, physicians are underserved when it comes to financial guidance. You deserve more than generic advice. You deserve clarity. Legacy Lens is about cutting through the noise. It's about matching assets to liabilities, understanding risk in real terms, hedging inflation, building a strategy that reflects your life, not just your balance sheet. So whether you are an ophthalmologist, a surgeon, or a general practitioner trying to make sense of financial planning, this podcast is for you. We will talk about buckets, time segments, market realities, and yes, food and wine and travel too when the time calls for it. Thank you for joining me, and let's get started.